Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new here, hi, my name is Tolulope Solutions and this is my daughter Soteria saying hi to you guys. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I wash her hair. It's a pretty simple routine and she's actually 21 months now. I filmed this video 4 months ago, so her hair is way longer than this. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. So I'm just going to take out this hair she's had on for about 2 weeks. I usually leave this hair on her head for like 2 weeks. Maximum I've gone actually 3 weeks, maybe when I have a busy week. But ideally 2 weeks, and then I repeat the wash process. Now remember that I said this is like a 4-5 month old video, but the process of washing her hair till now hasn't changed. I just use those rubber bands, not the tight ones. And here you just see me finger combing the hair, getting it ready for the wash. So I got this face shield thing from Amazon and it just protects the water from having direct contact to her face. However, she actually wasn't having it at all on this particular day, and you will see that she yanked it off. But if you're interested in getting it for your toddler, I'm going to put the link to it in my description box below. First thing I do is that I pre-poo her hair, and that's just the process you do before you shampoo her hair. In this bottle I have a mix of oils. I have coconut oil, jojoba oil, and a tiny drop of tea tree oil. So I just rub it into the hair. Sometimes I do this a night before if I take out the hair the night before, but on this day I was just doing it right when she was in the bath. So I just massage it into the hair so much. I distribute it evenly, and then I also go ahead to finger comb it some more to get rid of any tangles or whatever. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. And then I tried to psych her again, give her kisses so that I could put the stuff, but she wasn't having it. She yanked it right off. It's funny though, because now she's so cool with it, but at the time I was filming this video, she wasn't having it. So I just went ahead and I'm like, you know what, I actually bought two. So I tried to use the second one actually, and it was even worse. She was like, get this thing off my hair, I just want to watch my cartoon. Anyway, the next thing is I ensure that I put enough water into her hair, and this is just to prepare her shaft to receive the products that are coming. You don't want to wash the hair dry. Look at this child of mine. I told her to wear the cap, she said no, and now she's removing my hand. Anyway, I grab a shampoo. I use the Adejumo baby. Ensure you get the one that says wash and shampoo particularly, because just the wash, in my opinion, is not enough to get rid of the dirt in your baby's hair. Anyway, also I need to mention that this video is in no way sponsored, so I'm just sharing with you guys the products I use and that worked for me. Again, I'm going to link all the products in my description box if you want to get it. Anyway, if you want to get it, Solutions is speaking for me. But anyway, this is me just, lathering the hair, making sure that the shampoo is evenly distributed, touching the strands, touching the scalp, and then just going in with that. Next thing is to rinse off the shampoo. Please make sure you lather it properly. You get into the scalp. I even give my daughter a bit of hair massage in the process, but I rinse it off with warm water and then make sure that it's clean before I go in again with round 2. So I just repeat the same process a second time. This time you will realize that the soap lathers more, obviously, because the oils are stripped and the hair is not as dirty as the first time. And then after rinsing it off, this is what it looks like. Her hair is clean, her hair looks really good. You will notice like a hard feel on your hand on the hair, obviously because the shampoo has done the work of removing all the oils. And in my opinion, you actually don't have to go a third time. I feel like after the second time, the hair is as clean as it can get. Now it's time to use our conditioner. I use the same conditioner I actually use for myself, the Tresemme conditioner. And I started using this on her hair since she was 9 months. This conditioner is a holy grail. I kid you not, like, it's so good. And remember, I said this is in no way sponsored. It just has a way of leaving her hair really soft. And I'm just going to apply it all through the hair, evenly distribute here and there. Make sure that every strand is coated, and this will really come in handy when you start to detangle the hair with some brush. So you see me brushing it gently, emphasis on gently. So I'm just, did I say brush? Combing it. So I'm combing it gently and making sure that at this stage actually is really soft, like so soft because of the conditioner. This is just to take out any tangles from the previous hair. This is just to make sure that the hair in good shape, literally. I don't know what else to say. And then you can just see the way the comb is running through it. It's not hurting her. Is that Tresemme is something you actually want to get. Tresemme, come and sponsor this video. Say I'm selling your market. Anyway, that is just me showing you how it is so silk. Is this a silk or sleek or whatever? And you guys, just to show you all the hair that came out from all that combing, like, and that's to tell you that this hair did not even shed at all. So again, make sure you coat it well. Make sure that you get the conditioner into every strand of the hair to avoid the frizz and breakage and all that stuff. Anyway, so moving on to rinsing out the conditioner, and I feel like I really do a lot here, because what I've noticed is when I don't take it out well enough, her hair itches in such a short time. So in like a week she's already itching, but you see me actually rinsing again and again. Once I'm done rinsing like twice, I still go in with my hand to make sure that all of that conditioner comes out and the hair does not have any leftover conditioner before we moisturize it. So I just go ahead, keep rinsing it out with warm water. I just wish this girl was wearing that cap since she was like young. She's still a baby. But I mean, like, from the onset, because now when she wears it, she's so chilled, she's so cool. She even plays with the water as if it's like water coming out from umbrella. But anyway, times and seasons, right? So that's that on washing. So next is to dry it. I don't use the same towel I use for body. I don't even use a towel. I use this thing called a flannel. So it's like a soft t-shirt material like thing, and this is just going to help avoid the towel snagging on her hair. It's going to help avoid breakage or any of that terrible stuff, terrible stuff, to our hair. Our fussy hair really needs a lot of pamper, and we can't afford to just be like scratching it with towel, right? So next up is moisturizing, and I pretty much use the lock method to moisturize our hair, and that is the leave-in oil and cream. For leave-in, I use the Cantu leave-in conditioner, and I just spread that evenly. So at this point, I actually don't put too much, because I'm still going to be applying some form of like leave-in or cream when I'm like making the hair individually. So I just like take it all around the hair at once. And then for my oil, I'm using the same oil mix. This is the same oil mix I use to maintain our hair every single day, right? So when I focus more on the scalp for this one, I make sure that it goes into the scalp, and I just like rub off the rest on the strands of the hair. I lather it, if that's a word. Like, I lavish it. I think that's the word I was looking for. So I lavish it on the hair. And next is also the leave-in coiling cream. So I also just applied this. If you don't have this, you can actually use shea butter. And in case you're wondering how I know about all of this, I'm a naturalist. I've been for like 5 years now. So that's why I know all of this. So I pretty much just use the same like methods and techniques for my own hair. And at this point, my baby girl wasn't having it. I think she was tired of just sitting in one spot. We're struggling it out. But I let her be for a while. She went to play with some combs. And then after a while, she came back to mommy. I gave her some combs to play with. And then this way, I could now detangle the hair some more. Notice that I always use a white tooth comb for her hair. You don't want to use any tight comb or whatever. Even with the white tooth comb, I always make sure that I'm holding on to the root. I'm not like pulling it too much and all of that. And now that the hair is well moisturized, it's time for us to get into making it. Oh, and just to show you guys, this is all of the hair that came out from combing it again. So it's not like we deal with so much hair loss. This process is tested and trusted. Anyway, I'm going to be applying the same leave-in conditioner, or you can use the shea butter or the coiling cream. For this particular one, it's not really defined. You can just use whatever would moisturize the hair. So I use a tail comb to demarcate the hair, part the hair, and I just put it into puffs or puffs depending on where you're listening to me from. And I'm just going to slow down this part so you can see how I do it. Notice I never use the tail comb to lift the hair. I just use it to part it, and then I grab the white tooth comb to comb it if I must. I actually don't even comb everything because I had combed it in the beginning, but if I must, then I just use the same white tooth comb I used the rubber I showed you in the beginning, or I used these other rubbers, but I never used like the elastic rubber band ones. I actually made that mistake when she was really, really small, and that caused a lot of damage on her hair. We had to cut it when she was 6 months, right? So I never use all of those tight rubbers again. I just use all of this when it has to do with our real hair, like our normal hair, like our natural hair. And my baby girl just yawned. Anyway, sometimes she tries to help me, but most of the time she's actually busy watching cartoon or eating a snack or playing with the other combs. And yeah, that's it. We take on this hair for like another 2 weeks and we're back at it again. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Soteria is here saying hello. She's saying cheese with her biscuit in her hands. And I hope that you've learned a thing or two. And yeah, thank you for watching. Please share with your mom friends. Bye for now.